Hey girls, it seems as soon as things start to get a little boring in the Amberverse, Destiny or Becky like to go live and entertain us even if just for a few minutes, so here are the highlights to Destiny's latest video.
Karina, her having a new girlfriend, I called it. I didn't say it when I made that last video I made, but Lexus had called it when we figured they were gonna break up, and then I was like, and it's gonna be another month, and boom, a girlfriend, because Amberlynn can't be alone. I want to collaborate with Becky if she's ready to. I wanted to see her while I was in Kentucky, but I don't think we were able to. Girl, you can't be alone either. I mean, yes, I can. I feel like I coped a lot better with this relationship than any. She barely talked about Amberlynn. I'm sure she did barely talk about Amberlynn. I don't think anybody wants to talk about her. The only thoughts I have on her already having a girlfriend is I knew that was going to happen. I wish Becky would spill some tea too, because I don't know. I don't know the tea. I want to know what Becky knows. Like, I want to know too. So, no, I never popped a boil on Amberlynn. That's disgusting. Are you Amber's new girlfriend? No. What? Why did you think that was going to happen? It always happens. Like, I don't know how long she was not with Crystal when me and her started talking, and I know that I jump into relationships quickly too. You got to give yourself some time. Did Amber smell like a turtle tank? A turtle tank? That's so specific. How long did you think before she moves in with a new caregiver? I don't know. Isn't she supposed to be moving to another state or something? Isn't that what they were talking about when they broke up? I don't know. Do you think it could be Crystal? I doubt it. Was Amberlynn bedbound with you? No. As soon as Becky even just gives us a sip of tea, the floodgates will open. I hope so. It won't be long until Amber starts talking about Feline. You're right. Did you wipe Amber when you dated her? No. I don't talk to her. I have her blocked. Did her legs leak fluid from cellulitis? That's gross. No. Like, when me and Amberlynn were together, there was no, like, she didn't have all of what's going on. Like, what's going on with her now. Like, she didn't have any problems. They posted a picture of wifey walking Twinkie this week on Instagram. Thought Amber was only one walking Twinkie. They still live together and she's got a new boo thing? Oh. Someone got a pic of Sloppy Jade out in the wild again. Wow, she is not cute at all. Confirming Oklahoma. Oklahoma would make sense. That's where I'm pretty sure her mom and aunt are. I'm sure she'd want to be with family. Are we sure it's not just wifey still? That's a good point. Bertoy said Amber never showered yet. You ate that stinky kitty. Address it. Ew. Why you gotta say it like that? Nobody needs to know anything of that sort. Have you seen Amber's Instagram thirst trap pictures? Any thoughts?
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, watch your mouth.
I thought she had me blocked for a long time on there, and it turns out I had blocked her a while ago, and I had unblocked her when all the drama was going down, like, over the summer, and I think she blocked me because I don't see anything. I didn't follow her. Is she the biggest you've dated? Probably. She just slept with Feline, then now she has a new boo. That's on her. All of Amber's exes are all buddies. Well, I'm not buddies with anybody but Becky. New girl, and she already cheated on her, but Amber's not like that, guys. I haven't seen anything about that, so if she's already got this new person and she's already cheated on him, it's like, what's the point? Amber has more chance of biting her own toenails than doing anything with wifey. That's freaking funny. Hopefully Fleming makes a channel and spills tea. She probably made her sign an NDA or some shit. Maybe she will. That would be nice to hear from her. In your honest opinion, if you would have asked her to come back, not saying you would, do you think she would with quickness? I have no idea. Not that I would. Maybe. I don't know. I don't hope you are well. Have you and Becky compared notes? I don't think we've really compared notes. We definitely do be talking a little shit here and there about nothing. Just, Amberlynn's personality, really. And it's not really talking. It's just like we know how she is as a person and just. Do you think she actually paid to have friends in a sense? Kind of. Yes, I've explained that many times. Amber wants to do a podcast with you. Thoughts? I would not do a podcast with her. I mean, it would probably be entertaining the first time because we'd be arguing and y'all would probably love that. But I would not. I don't want to interact with her that often. Thoughts on Becky's proposal with a ring on a vibrator? I didn't know she did that. I've only seen what y'all have said. Nobody has, like, Becky has not told me that. Amberlynn did not tell me that. Like, I don't know. Have you ever spoken to Wipey? Would you? If she was to reach out, I'm not going to reach out to her. I don't know her. If she was to reach out to me on, like, a personal level, I would try to conversate with her if she needed something from me, like some kind of information or just, like, someone to talk to. A podcast would only be all about her. Boring. Exactly. Do you think she is dating Crystal again? I doubt that. I don't understand why she would. Out of curiosity, what was your breaking point with Amberlynn, your I gotta go moment? I was just so tired of the hovering and just having to know every little move. Like, I understand what I did was wrong and that I made her feel that way. But there's certain ways you can go about stuff. Like, if I was having an issue and thinking that something was going on with someone else, with, like, even her, I would, like, talk to you about it. I wouldn't, like, avoid the conversation and just be a complete douche, and try to be, like, so controlling that you're just driving the other person away. Is Amber allergic to eggs? I don't know why she says that, because she always used to eat eggs. Congratulations on your weight gain journey. Okay, that's a little rude. You should try Phentermine. I have lost like 7 pounds already, second week in. I think that's the stuff me and Amberlynn tried when we first moved to Kentucky. It was something like that. Dude, I took a whole pill the first time we did it, and I was like zooming around. I was like bouncing off the walls. I had like unpacked everything. Like, it was crazy. So I started taking just a half of one. It definitely doesn't make you eat, though. Are you single? No. I am happily engaged. Do you ever miss Amberlynn in your life, even as a friend? No. Do you think Amber is a narcissist? A little bit. Don't blame me for cheating, honestly. Usually people are checked out of a horrible relationship long before they have the courage to leave. It's true. You and Becky didn't deserve to go through the mental and emotional abuse. I know what you meant. That's very true. Nobody deserves that. It doesn't matter who you are or what kind of relationship you're in. Nobody deserves that. Did Pookie buy her own food when she lived with your mom? At first, we didn't. We didn't have a lot of money when we first moved in there, but she started making money off YouTube pretty quickly after we moved in. And yeah, we started buying our own groceries. Did Amberlynn ever say anything to you that made you question your relationship early on? I mean, I feel like we hadn't been together very long, and sorry, I ended up leaving her at Walmart, and we were like, that was like July or August. I don't know. It was before she started working with me. What was your first impression of Amberlynn? Was it awkward moving in together instantly? It was a little awkward the first time I met her, because it was awkward when I met her because she was still living with Crystal. My mammy, my mom's mom, was the one that helped me drive up there to get her from Virginia. So I was in Florida, went to Kentucky to visit family, and then I was like, while I'm up here, we'll just go to Virginia, because it wasn't a very far drive. We went and got her, but we left like in the middle of the day. So it was like the middle of the night when we got her. And it was awkward, and she answered the door, and she just asked if I wanted to meet Charlie, which was Crystal's mom's cat. That's all she said to me. Like, she didn't say, like, hey, or nothing. She was just like, do you want to meet Charlie? It was funny. Like, we laughed about that for a long time. And I went and saw Crystal, saw her parents, They were worried about her just up and moving. I can understand. And we put all her stuff in the van, and we went to my mom's, and then we eventually came back. So, yeah, it was awkward. And then it was like I want to say it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then it was just like this long road trip after, because we were just literally were getting her and driving back, and we were all tired. We had to keep sleeping. It was weird. Does Amber's current weight, the weight her last few years, gross you out? Someone's weight should not like gross you out. I mean, like, that's just kind of mean. But I mean, I get it. You know, like I know I've been mean or whatever, but I don't have an opinion on her because I'm not worried about what she's doing in her life anymore. You looked so teeny tiny itty bitty when you sat next to Amber. I was definitely smaller then, but I'm definitely not now. Do you think her vlogs are or were boring? I don't know how she has so many people that watch her videos, because it does seem kind of boring. Like, when you two moved into your mom's house, why did you let her overtake the entire room with her stupid scarves, body sprays, books, and earrings? You had no space for your stuff. I didn't have a lot of stuff. She had a lot of stuff that she didn't want in storage, and that's why. Amber said that phentamine gave her high blood pressure when you guys were together. Is that true? Yes. But yes, she swears that I gave her high blood pressure. I told her to let her get used to it, and maybe it would stop, but I don't think she took it long enough to like get used to it. The way she waited for you at the door to come home was annoying as fuck. I know. If you ain't gonna talk about the beast and her drama, we gonna lose interest. I'm sorry that you'll lose interest. Was Amber a good girlfriend for you? To an extent. She had her moments. Now that you mentioned, she did mention the only time she had high blood pressure was when she was on phentermine, and it was stroke level. Amber be lying. It was not stroke level. Do you think Amber is a hypochondriac? Yes. Do you believe she has a mental disability? Probably. Why did you and Amber move in together so quickly? Did you and Alexa move in quick too? Me and Amberlynn moved in quickly because I wanted to move out on my own. I was going to be no matter what anyway, and she didn't want to do the distance anymore, so we just moved in together. Do you think Amber would be able to live on her own, or does she need someone to help her? I don't think she should live on her own in her like condition. You know, if she really is bedbound or, you know, whatever's going on with her, clearly she doesn't need to be alone, but I don't think she should jump into relationships because she needs someone, you know, to take care of her. Like, if she's moving to Oklahoma, she should move to Oklahoma. She should, because that's where her family is, and her family can take care of her, you know, like, her family don't want her. I'm sure they do. Her mom is a very nice lady. Was that a slip up? Do you know she's moving to Oklahoma? I don't know she's moving to Oklahoma. That's just where I would assume, because that's where family lives for her. It would either be Oklahoma or California, because that's where her family lives for her. Otherwise, I mean, if she's moving in with her new boo, it could be anywhere, couldn't it? Is she going to fly? Is someone going to drive her? These are good questions. Did Pookie pay the entire rent when she lived with Baxter and the boys? I know she paid more than half because of all the rooms that they were taking up or something. I don't know. I know she would complain about it a lot. Do you believe she is really going out with friends to bars in Lexington? I didn't see her. I went to some bars in Lexington when I was there. She was not seen. How come Wipey looks different in every picture that we see of her? Is she a shapeshifter? Listen, though, we went to the bars, like I said, in Lexington. I don't really remember what Jade's face looks like. I'm going to assume that's actually Wipey's name, whatever. I don't know for exact what her face looks like. I kind of remember a general idea. There was this girl in this bar we were at that we swore. I was like, that could be her. It could be. It was after they broke up, and I was like, what if that was and we didn't even know? And I said, I feel like she would recognize me. I feel like she would say something to me. And I felt like I was looking at her too much, and I was also really drunk. And so I had to quit looking at her, but it could have been. Let us know, Wipey. Did Becky have to take care of Amber like the people in my 600-pound life need to be taken care of, like wash between her folds? Maybe Becky will tell us. Amber said on a recent live that she wasn't moving in with her new love interest, but that she's moving soon. We all know that that can't be a coincidence. Why move if you never leave your apartment? I'm surprised she's moving at all. What did you mean when you said you wish I was Becky? Did you know she was obsessed and loved you still? But you wish I was Becky because she did. I don't know if she still does, but she did just seem like she wanted to hang out all the time and everything. It was like, do you still have feelings for me? Does Amber have nice toenails? Yeah. Do you think Amber uses her childhood trauma as an excuse for her inability to resolve conflict as a healthy adult? Yes. Literally, yes. Do you think Amber will be able to handle living on her own long term? I doubt she's living on her own, y'all. Is Amber a lost cause? She keeps making herself out to be one. Do you think Amber will ever learn to drive? Maybe. If she loses some weight, maybe. If you stayed with Amber while she got even bigger and she asked you to help her wipe her butt, what would you have done? I would have told her that something needs to change. Like, I'm going to help you out, but you got to help yourself out too. Did she let you eat her cereal? Yes. Amber says she's not a cheater, but she always has someone on the back burner. Ooh, shots fired. I can't believe she made you ride those carts with her. She did. She didn't like to be the only one in them. She thought if us both being in it, it would make it be fair, I guess. I don't know. Do you think Amber is bi? Yes. Do you think she doesn't leave her house anymore because she is scared that people will stare or someone will take a picture of her? She might not have a ride. If that girl still lives with her, she might be like, I ain't taking you nowhere.